What up, y'all? Said I was gonna make this video a while back about women dating married men. I really want to touch on this topic because it's very typical, a very common issue, and well, the reason why I'm doing it now is because I got an inbox this morning from a young lady, and it said, "Hey Ronald, I have a quick question. I've asked several guys and I can't seem to get a clear answer. I want to know why are married men that are happy in their marriage still cheating? When asked, are there any problems in their marriage, the answer is no. Everything is great, but yet they still cheat. What are they looking for when they insist on cheating? If they are truly happy with the woman they are married to in every way." A lot of married men do this. Women too, but that's another topic. But as far as the men, honestly, my answer to this question is that they're typical. I tell men all the time, not men, because I don't associate with men, but a lot of men, but the ones that I have told this to, I've always told guys, do not get into a relationship with chicks on the side already that still exists. If you get into a relationship, if you get married and you still have women on the side from your past, they're never ever going to go anywhere. And the moment you and your significant other is not on the up and up, you're going to reach out to that side chick. So me personally, when I've gotten into relationships, I've literally went cold turkey. That's just how it go. Because I don't believe in going into a relationship with chicks on the side. Are they truly happy? I can't speak for them, but I can say this: your typical male that's married, that's seeking out other women, he shouldn't even be married in the first place. When it comes to a woman dating a married man, I've been in this situation. I got married when I was 23. We separated for the second and last time in the end of 2013. From December 2013 until September 2014, the verbal breakup was there. Meaning, we're not doing anything anymore, we're sleeping in separate rooms, all of that kind of thing. But I know from experience, from being that guy that was still physically married and in the place, even though things weren't going down, it's tough. My advice for a woman that asks me, will tell me they're dating this dude and he's married, off the break, my answer is no, don't do it. Even though I was once in his shoes. And the reason why I say that is a lot of these men out here that are married and still fucking around and doing the most, they typical. And a lot of times what women do is they fall in love with these guys that's married, that's never ever going to leave their wife. That's never ever going to do what they say they're doing. See, my question is this: if you're so unhappy in your relationship, and the same goes for women, if you're so unhappy in your marriage and in your relationship, why the fuck are you still there? If it's that bad, why are you still there? Now, when I went through it, I realized I'm fighting a battle, and I'm fighting the lies of a lot of other men. A lot of other men claiming that they're so unhappy at home, they're so finished and tired of that relationship, but they're doing absolutely nothing to get out of it. They fuck you this night, they at home the next night playing house. You set yourself up for failure. So in my defense, when I was going through this and I was meeting women that I thought I was really interested in and I could see a future being there, I would tell them, for me personally, I know a lot of guys lie about having a quote-unquote situation, so don't let my situation speak for me. Let my actions speak for me. Now, like I said, I left 9 months later in September of that year, but that 9 months was a battle because I met women that I really could see myself being with. I met good women that I seen potential in, and they were scared, rightfully so. Because like I said, a lot of these guys out here lying first rather than just, keeping it honest. And then women got to find out shit later on that the whole time you feeding her all of this, I'm done, it's over, we ain't this, we ain't that. Y'all living a regular life at home. And she's sitting back hoping and wishing that you hurry up and leave. This is why I say I would advise 99% of the time, don't do it. If you're going to date a man that's married, and that's married, but on the verge of getting a divorce, my question to you is, what actions have he took to leave that situation? Can you be public with this man? Is it just a bedroom relationship? Can y'all go to the movies? Can y'all go out to any restaurant of your choice and be seen publicly, knowing it's possible he might see somebody that knows his wife and that it could get back to them? See, when I was at that point in my relationship and, we were literally just roommates, even though I had to constantly explain this to somebody, I would let them know, look, sweetheart, we can be on a date at a restaurant and my wife herself could walk in. And at this point, because I'm so far gone out of this relationship, she would either speak and I would respectfully speak back and I would continue my date. That's how fed up and that's how done I was with that situation at that time. But that was my actions trying to show a woman that I was interested in, I'm really done over there. A lot of guys want to keep everything hidden or keep it bedroom only, or they want to take you to the movies all the way out West Bumblefuck because they ain't trying to get caught up. See, if you still got to be a secret, he's not done with that situation. He's not completely over. And I guarantee you, he hasn't broke it down to his wife, I am done with you. We are over. We are not sleeping together anymore. I'm moving on with my life. See, it took me some time, so I had to battle all of this proving myself stuff. Granted, when I met Sharif, we had already, been separated for some time, but I had been moved into this place for a couple months. My divorce was final January of this year, but I broke it off the end of 2013. So for some women, I had to explain, sweetheart, marriage ain't boyfriend and girlfriend. You can't just break up and it's a wrap. It takes time. But not only did I forget multiple times that I was still legally married, Sharif, it never bothered her or me because my actions showed that situation is over. So if the dude you're dating is married or with somebody and they still live together and all that, and you still got to be a secret, that should be your cue. I don't need to date you. That should be your cue that something is still going in that house that you're hiding, and I don't want the future heartbreak. So ask yourself when you're dealing with these dudes, all of these women that's playing the side chick right now, and it's a whole bunch of loyal ass side chicks out there. If you sitting back hoping and wishing and falling in love with the potential of something that could possibly be yours, and that man is not putting the same effort into leaving that situation to either be with you or better himself, I don't believe in leaving one person to be with another person. I wouldn't have never left my wife to be with somebody else ever. I leave a relationship because that's the best thing to do for me and my daughter at that moment, at that time of my life. Not to be with somebody else. It took me damn near 3 years to get into a relationship after leaving. Even though the whole time I was actively looking for a relationship. So I didn't need that much downtime because I'm well seasoned and I knew what I wanted in a woman. And I knew I didn't want to run the streets and fuck everything that I came across. So each man is different, but you gotta judge all of that on his actions. Believe nothing niggas say. I believe nothing women tell me. Never have, never will. I believe in actions. Actions always prove to me that words don't mean shit. So if you're that side chick and you playing that role where you're still the secret and you still gotta be hidden, that should let you know right there, depending on how long a man is willing to keep you as a secret, what he's capable of doing if he eventually one day became your man. You need to question yourself that shit and think twice about who you're giving your heart to. Because a lot of y'all giving your heart to a person that's never ever want to give you his back. And then in turn, guess what y'all say? Niggas ain't shit. No, it ain't that niggas ain't shit. You making a poor decision. So you might not be shit. You might not realize you deserve better than that. Stop making excuses as to why that nigga is still in the situation he said he's so fed up with. If you that fed up, nigga, leave. You got friends, you got family. You ain't gonna be homeless. Leave. I did it. Before I moved in here, I left with a bag of clothes and a TV. That's how fed up I was. I wanted my life back. So, by all means, And I wanted to give her hers back as well. I don't ever want to make it seem like I'm saying that shit was one-sided or I'm downplaying her. Me and her are good friends. She was unhappy just as well as I. And together we mutually decided this shit ain't working, but we gotta be parents for our daughter. So don't get that shit twisted that I'm downplaying my ex. You know what I'm saying? That's never what I'm doing. But yeah, think twice about what y'all doing. Stop giving your heart to somebody that ain't even putting the effort into thinking about giving you theirs. I'm done.